Hi everyone, this is Smriti. Welcome to QA automation classes. So today we are going to continue with our Docker session. So for this session, the content is what is the Vnc server and how to see the script execution in the Vnc server. Okay, so let's start, guys. Okay, so as you have seen in my previous videos, I was explaining how we are going to run our script on the different containers, right? So here what we're able to only see the overview, like what are the in the grid, whatever the containers are associated, and how what is the maximum concurrency, right? And you can see if you want to scale particular VM or the container, you can see those many number of the containers are there, but how the execution is happening, right? So you are not able to see how the browser is getting instantiated and how it is navigating to URL, what operations it is doing, right? So in order to see all those information, we need the Vnc server. Okay, so for that we need to download the Vnc server. Let me show you guys. So you say Vnc server Windows 10. Yeah, so go to the real Vnc. Okay, and from this link you can download the Vnc server for Windows or Mac or Linux. Okay, so there are the different environment. You can choose your environment and you can download the software, and after downloading the software, just it's a simple installation steps. So just double click on the executable and try to install it. So I have already installed the Vnc server. I can show you. Vnc viewer is here, right? So let me go and open it. Vnc viewer. Okay, so these are like from the past execution, whatever I have instantiated, those history is maintained here. Okay, so now let me go to localhost colon 4444. Let's see if anything is there in the localhost. Localhost 4444. Nothing should be there. Actually, we have not instantiated anything as of now. So so here one thing I want to mention, when you do the active script development, try to do on the standalone, as we have already seen, that standalone Chrome, standalone Edge or standalone Firefox, and you execute them, and when you are done with all the development, then you go and do the parallel execution with the grid and the node configuration. Okay, so initially for the single script development, you can use the standalone VMs or the containers that you can execute them. So let's do that now. So we know, right, how to instantiate a standalone Chrome. Suppose I'm going to instantiate a standalone Chrome. So what is the command? What is the command for that one? So if you see, this is the command earlier we are using. So we are using docker run -d -p 4444 colon 4444. This 4444 is my localhost, and this is the standalone Chrome's localhost, the VM what is there, right? So for that, the Selenium guys has configured the server as 4444, and this thing was not there, right? I'll explain shortly. So then this is to get access to the shared memory of the host, from my physical machine or my home laptop. It will take 2 GB of memory, and then what we are going to initiate, this is Selenium standalone Chrome. So we are going to run it and create a container out of it. So I have already downloaded these images, right? We have already seen we have the standalone Chrome, standalone Firefox, right? So if you guys want to see, I can show you. Let me open the Docker UI, or maybe I can do one thing, one more command prompt. So how to see Docker images? Okay, so it will list out the whatever the images we have in our machine. Okay, let's wait. Yes, here you can see, right? So I have Selenium slash standalone Firefox. I have Selenium slash standalone Edge. I have Selenium slash standalone Chrome. And then these are Node Firefox, Node Edge, and Node Chrome and Hub. This is for the configuration. And I have few things for the debugging. Okay. And obviously we have one for the Selenium, okay, and one for Selenium, but yeah, this is still in the 3.x, so let's not use it. So we saw like whatever we needed standalone Chrome, Edge, and Firefox. We have it here. Okay, so now let's go and instantiate or create a container out of that image. So for that one we use docker run -d. D is the detached mode, right? So without this detached mode, it will start listening here, right? This prompt will not be available for me to do any other interaction. So for that I'm saying, okay, you run in the background and keep this uh, like prompt available for any other user actions, right? Suppose I want to see some other commands or run something else, okay, so it will be available. So that is the detached mode, and -p, as I told you, is the port. Okay, so we are going to link our localhost 4444 with that containers Selenium standalone Chrome's 4444 port. Okay, now the next thing is we want to see the execution, right? So in order to see the execution, what we are going to do, we are going to again specify the port -p, and this is the Vnc server port actually. Okay, so this 5900 is your Vnc port in local, and this is the Vnc port of the particular whatever the container is there, right? For that containers, 5900 is the port of that particular container for the Vnc server. Then now the rest of the commands remain same. Okay, so now let me hit enter. Wait for some time. So this is important, guys. -p 5900:5900. So we are mapping our localhost 5900 to the remote, like whatever the container got created, that container's 5900 port. So now it is up and running. Okay, so now if I go to my Vnc viewer, okay, and you can see here, right? I'm just specifying the 5900. So this is running on my local host, right? So on my local host is 127.0.0.1 and colon 5900. If I'm going to open this one, right, you can enter the address here, otherwise, okay, let me do that. Initially it won't be there, so what we need to do, we need to type the address 127.0.0.1, then the port number. What is the port number? 5900. Okay, this is our local host, right? On our local host we are connecting to port 5900. Okay, so now click on it. So unencrypted connection, yes, I don't have any issue with that. Then authenticate to Vnc server. The password is the default, like secret, SECRET. So then click on OK. Now you can see it's getting connected to the Vnc server. Okay, and here you can see this is our um, container. Okay, so now let's go and run our test cases, and here we can come and see localhost 4444 Selenium grade is instantiated, right? We have only one configuration, that I have only instantiated the standalone Chrome, right? Yes, so that's on the Linux operating system, and this is the standalone Chrome. So now here we can see the execution. Let me go to Eclipse and let's see Docker with Chrome. let's see. Okay, cool. So the code is same whatever we have used earlier. So here instantiating the Chrome option, and then I'm setting the capability as platform. It could be of any platform. Then WebDriver equals to new remote WebDriver. We are specifying the localhost 4444. Then Chrome options. Then I'm navigating to this URL. Then I'm saying threader slip just to see, okay, if it is navigated to that particular URL or not. And then I'm saying system.out.println title is driver.getTitle. Okay, driver.quit. So now let's see. Let's execute this one, guys. Okay, right click, run as. 1 minute. Okay, right click, run as Java application. And now let's go to the Vnc viewer and wait here. So when it will start execution, that time you can see. Okay, it's taking some time. Okay, now we can go here and see. The browser will get instantiated here, and it will navigate to that particular website what we have mentioned in our script, and it is going to log the title, right? Started. Starting. See, you guys can see, right? So on that Vnc viewer, we are able to see that the Chrome is getting instantiated here, and it is navigating to this URL. This URL is the QA automation classes. Okay, so now it will wait for the 10 second because I have given some threaded slip there. So it's waiting for the 10 second, and done. Yes, it quit the browser, right? So now you can see title is QA automation classes YouTube. So similarly, like let's see, we can achieve the same thing with the Edge and with the Firefox also. Okay, so let's go to the Firefox and see. Now we have to instantiate that one. Okay, so this is 4444. Okay, so instead of killing it, let me use the another port, and I can use that one. So let's see, docker run -d -p. So now we have to change the port, right? 4444 is already been occupied with the Chrome, standalone Chrome. So instead of using the same, we can use the new port number like this localhost 4445, and which is mapped to 4444 of the container, right? So we cannot change that one. Similarly, again we are going to say -p, and I'll say 5901. Let me say 5901 because 5900 is already been occupied for this one, right? So 5901, and then the second port number will remain same. This is the whatever the Vnc server, right, for that container, that will remain same, and the other things remain same, right? Shared host memory, and here instead of Chrome I'll say Firefox. Okay, so let me see the Firefox I have configured for 4445 or not. So this is Firefox, yes, you can see here, right? So localhost 4445. Okay, so I need to do the same configuration here, 4445, and standalone Firefox. Let me hit enter. So let's wait. Let's create a container out of it. Yes, it's created. Now let's go to the browser. Instead of 4444, we can say 4445. Okay, 4444 standalone Chrome is there. So now here came, yes, came loaded. So 4445, here you can see, right? So here as you can see, so this is the Linux container with the Firefox browser, and the version is 94.0. Okay, so now let's go to the our script, right? And here I want to execute. So before that I have already configured here, right? So 5901, right? This time I'll go here, or here you can do this 5901. Okay, now connect. localhost and then colon 5901. The same. Continue. Password is secret. Okay. Now you can see, right? Selenium grid is here. So now I have to execute my test cases. So I can come here and see the execution. Run as Java application. Now come to this 5901, 5900. We can close it up. Already done. So now we're coming to 5901. So now let's wait. Yes, starting. Okay. See, so now the Firefox browser got instantiated in this container, and now it has to go to that URL, YouTube URL, and then it has to print the title. The Firefox is a bit slow, so yeah, be patient. So here you can see, right? It has entered the URL, and then it is waiting for the browser to load the URL, and after that it will get the title and print it on the console. So this is how you guys can actually see the execution if you want to see any execution. So this is the way you can use the Vnc server, and with the help of the Vnc server you can connect to that particular server address with the port number whatever you have mentioned, and then you can actually see, and if you want you can interact with that browser window also. Okay, so now also we saw like it got executed on the Firefox. Let me close this one, and here on the console you can see the output, right? Title is queue automation classes. So similarly one more is there. Let's do the same thing with the edge. So let me run the same command, and here what we need to change, guys, we need to change the localhost port number 4446. Okay, and Vnc server port number 5900 and 01 already occupied, 5902. Okay, then 5900, instead of standalone Firefox I'll say standalone Edge, EDGE. Okay, hit enter. Let the container get created. Yes, the container is created now. Now let's go and see 4446. Okay, so we see here 4444 having the for the standalone Chrome, 4445 is for having the standalone Firefox, and 4446 it will be for having the standalone Edge. Right, you guys can see here, right? Standalone Edge. Okay. So now let's go and connect to the standalone Edge. Okay, so here this container. So here if you see what we have given, the port number is 5902. Okay, this is a localhost port number, you have to be very careful. So now 127.0.0.15902. Okay, enter. Connecting. Continue. Secret. You guys can say remember password and don't show the message. Secret. Okay, now it got connected on encrypted. Okay, that is fine. So now let me go to my Eclipse and see 4446 is there, right? So here the configuration is 4446 and 5902. We already connected to the Vnc server for port 5902, and we also saw the on port number 4446 the Edge is running. Now let's go and execute our code on the Edge. Okay, so here 4446 is there, the code exactly same, but here just I'm changing the localhost. Okay, and now let me run this one. Run as Java application. So now go to the server and see Vnc viewer. Now the Edge will get instantiated and it will start the execution. It will navigate to that particular URL. See, now it's got instantiated, and now it is going to the YouTube and that channel, and now it is going to capture the title, right? After capturing the title, it will quit. See, now it navigated to that site, and waiting for the 10 seconds. I have given thread.sleep, and now execution is completed. Now let me close this one. Now you guys can see here, right? So this is Q automation classes YouTube, right? So yeah, this is how you guys can configure your Vnc server, and you can see the execution. Okay, so that it will give you a fair idea of like where exactly the test script is failing. When you do the active development, just use the Vnc server to see the execution flow, and you can definitely you can understand from the logs if you are logging it properly. But that is VNC. Through the VNC viewer, it is another way to log into the server and see like what actually is going on. Okay. So yeah guys, so that's all for this video. So thanks for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. So this is Muti signing off. See you soon. Bye.